If you watched the official Republican response to the State of the Union address and you don't live in the state of Virginia, you might have noticed something a little strange, a little unfamiliar about it. Like, for starters, who is that guy?
Good evening. I'm Bob McDonnell. 11 days ago, I was honored to be sworn in as the 71st governor of Virginia.
The Republicans chose to deliver their message to the country, their rebuttal to the State of the Union, not a recognizable party leader or a long-serving member of Congress, but rather Virginia Governor Bob McDonnell, a man who today is working on day 12 of his incumbency. The governor delivered his message from his state's House of Delegates, surrounded naturally by other people you'd never heard of or seen before last night. In the course of his very high-profile, hi there, nice to meet you with the country, 11 days Governor Bob McDonnell quoted Thomas Jefferson and Scripture and his kids and his dad and one living Republican.
The Senator-elect Scott Brown has said we should be spending taxpayer dollars to defeat terrorists, not to protect them.
So the official Republican response to the State of the Union was delivered by a guy who has been in office for less than 2 weeks, who shouted out one other Republican in his speech, and that Republican has not yet taken office. It's almost like the Republican strategy is to make us all think they didn't exist before about 2 weeks ago. Hey, look at us, we're brand new. And that might be why Republicans became so enraged when President Obama referenced the previous Republican administration in the State of the Union. Watch Senator John McCain here. See if you can read his lips.
The effects of the recession put a $3 trillion hole in our budget. All this was before I walked in the door. Now, just stating the facts.
You see what he said there? Blame it on Bush. Darn these meddling kids, don't they know we're erasing that history?
What we're hearing tonight is the BIOB, let's call it that from now on. Blame it on Bush. Whatever has gone wrong, let's blame it on Bush.
You may not want to blame it on Bush, but honestly, frankly speaking, how else do you explain the $3 trillion hole in the budget that really was there before Obama took office without talking about George Bush? I mean, I understand why they want to start over and just be judged on their record of the last 11 days and forget everything that came before that, but they don't get to. The record is the record, and sometimes it is fun to pin the record on the president.